Good day to you, teachers. Thank you for taking time to join me in this session. My name is Naraini, and I am the EdTech coach at Common Town. My role requires me to work with teachers from preschool and to those who are teaching in the institutes of higher learning on how to best integrate technology into daily classroom teaching. I had previously worked for the Ministry of Education in Singapore as a certified Malay language and literature teacher and have taught in a secondary school. My colleagues and students used to call me Cikgu Nuraini. Nurturing self-directed learners in the classroom can be a real challenge to educators at all levels, especially if you are teaching a second or foreign language. I know because I have been there. Right now, it has become even more difficult during this challenging crisis period of COVID-19 when learners are forced to stay home and teaching has to continue. Therefore, here, I would like to share with you one of my valuable learning experiences of picking up the Chinese language, which I have recently acquired. Isolated as we are, there is a way for us to continue being connected, design meaningful learning pathways, and select the right learning tools to motivate our students to continue exploring. Before this exploration though, my command of Chinese have been limited. And in Singapore, I can only say to the aunties and uncles that I meet who converses to me in Chinese, 我不会讲华语,我是马来人. But today, I'm going to share with you how I learned to read and write a Tang Dynasty poem entitled To Wang Lun by Li Bai. As a coach, I'm always looking out for apps to recommend to teachers. One of the framework I've used quite often is the SAMR model by Dr. Ruben Quintedura. The term SAMR stands for substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. I realized then that we tend to look for things based on what we think the tools can do for us versus what we believe we can do with any tool. Understanding this changed my perspective, and I began to search for apps that modify and redefine learning as opposed to the mere substitution and augmentation of pen and paper on a computer. Dear teachers, please allow me to introduce to you an app called Dudu, which I have used to learn and improve my Chinese language. I can switch the language to English. You should also take note of the key features for you as a teacher. For example, you can get your students to try the placement test the first time they log in so that you will know their current reading level. This can help you to provide for differentiated instruction, especially to students who may need extra assistance and those who are more advanced. I'm going to tap into My Books. Here, you can see the collection of books in the Dudu library across 13 levels. There's almost 650 books, and it is continuously being added on. I can view the storybook page by page by tapping on the arrow. You can see the beautiful illustrations and animation. I will now go straight to the poem on page 12. I can now turn on the word or phrase grouping so that I understand where are the texts that I need to focus on as a group. And the Hanyu pinyin for me to read it easily. I can now listen to the story and how it's being read by tapping on the play icon.
李白感动极了， 嘴里不由自主地吟了起来。李白乘舟将欲行，忽闻岸上踏歌声。桃花潭水深千尺，不及汪伦送我情。
李白乘舟将欲行，忽闻岸上踏歌声。桃花潭水深千尺，不及汪伦送我情。If you are keen to introduce Tang poetry to your students, Dudu has more. In total, there's 50 free poems, complete with beautiful illustrations for you to explore.
During this home-based learning period, the tools we choose needs to be online, safe, and secure for students to log in at any time, and preferably with no advertisements and no need for parental supervision. Even better, a learning tool that allows for a teacher to provide for differentiated learning and inclusive for those with learning needs. Finding one that encourages self-directed learning without the need for much supervision is magic. And in this case, it came true with gamified learning. One that keeps the students excited, enthusiastic, and competitive in a healthy way to continue their progress over time, at home or while they are in school.
Within the same app, there are many gamification features to keep your students excited about learning. For example, every time they log in, they will get points. With these points, they can purchase stickers. After reading every book, the students will be awarded with a toy each time they score 75% and above of the quiz. There are also pop games and word challenges that students can participate in from primary 1 to secondary 4 levels. But my most favorite game as a teacher is this game where students have to collect colorful, pretty eggs. In order for them to get the eggs, they will have to read the book that is highlighted and answer 75% of the quiz questions correctly. They will also have a buddy to go along in this quest. And with this, they will be able to go up the leaderboard. In summary, choosing the right learning tools can help your students be more enthusiastic about learning. If you refer to the SAMR model, you can begin to identify the level of technology integration that you're bringing into your classroom. Choosing an app that allows you to view the progress of each child will be helpful to you as a teacher, since you will be able to attain some data and statistics. For example, Dudu provides you with adaptive testing that will inform you of each student's current reading level, record of the books they have read, as well as class analytics. Apps with gamification features can make students excited, happy, and become more self-directed learners in your Chinese language classroom. This can bring about healthy competition among students to gain rewards and climb the leaderboards. If you are interested to learn more about Dudu, please visit Dudu Town. To sign up for a free teacher's trial, please scan the QR code to register. Let's keep in touch. Feel free to email me or connect with me on Twitter. Thank you.